And man, oh, there I got a finger. We have been pointed to live. We are now live. Welcome back to As the Road Returns. We haven't been on in a few weeks.
Long
and
time.
Jason regained 10 years of life that he just lost right before this podcast. So it's great. Welcome back, everybody, to As the Road Returns. We've been traveling, a lot of what have yous, whatnots have been going on, and we just haven't had time. And we took a little break there. Try to let Jason re-age, not age.
I don't think it worked.
Oh man! So
do you see your dog right now?
What's he doing?
She's very upset at you.
Oh yeah. So welcome back to As the Road Returns. This is again going to be my opinion, not the opinion of the most handsome, who's probably watching right now. I just talked to him on the phone a little bit ago. Benjamin Abo.
Hi, Abo.
Our doc. I always say it wrong.
Yeah.
Abo. Did I say it wrong this time again?
Abo.
Yeah, that guy. He's awesome. He's our doc. It's not his opinion, so don't do anything stupid. Instead, he told you to do it on the podcast. It's not the opinion of anybody that gives us a home or a job or anybody there as a rescue company one. It's just me, my opinion, and birthday buddies. Hey, birthday buddy!
Hi.
And then who's sitting next to you, birthday buddy?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I am a little disturbed by the name he had me give him.
Yeah.
However,
It's like he's a pimp daddy.
yeah, but he's actually my actual father.
Oh yeah, not your pimp.
No.
This week
Oh.
she's claiming me.
Oh man, and my long lost prodigal son over there, he's back. Say hi, Angel. Speaking to the microphone.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Angel. Hi.
Right into the microphone.
Oh,
you gotta
man.
put it
Yeah.
in your mouth.
Like
doesn't-
real close to your mouth.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
the
even.
big black thing.
I
Yeah.
can't even say it's
There you
Angel's
go.
opinion today. Definitely not his.
That big black thing looks
yeah.
really good in front of you.
And then you got the hippo over there on driving the bus today, like always.
Why does his face look like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is thinking face.
No,
It's,
his lips aren't moving.
He's serious.
Let me tell you.
Nobody wants to know.
Yeah. And then hey baby.
Hey, baby.
I love you.
I love you.
Hey, baby. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving to the whole world out there today.
Yeah,
Working
man.
EMS.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Don't
Yeah,
start with
man.
that.
Yeah, man.
So here's the reality is that EMS doesn't stop.
What?
Neither does public safety don't stop. So there's people working on Thanksgiving out there.
Yeah.
Soon to be Black Friday, a millennial holiday.
Oh man, I think I got almost all my Christmas shopping done today.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Good for you.
There
I
you
did
go.
not.
I did not do any of that today. I was cooking.
Yep, I helped.
I did a lot of cooking, but
I helped.
You did.
It's
Chicken bacon. So so we did a lot of people around here. We had some pretty cool people here. Amanda's actual parents came in today.
Yep.
The actual.
Yeah. Not that we've had fake parents before or anything.
They normally run out.
Yeah. Amanda's mom's hiding in the back over there. People can't see her. For plausible deniability. So, a lot of shit's been going on, like birthday buddy. So we ain't been up podcasting.
It's been a minute.
We've been working.
We've been
Well,
working a lot.
We've
What?
been working.
Yeah, we've been working.
Really?
Yes, we worked really hard to go
Yeah.
on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
and
What I was gonna-
just so you know, just because we were on vacation doesn't mean that phones didn't get answered and emails
Oh.
didn't get checked.
I mean, a lot of
So-
them didn't.
No,
Maybe, but some did.
there were still some happenings.
I'm gonna say this. We were gone,
Yep.
allegedly.
Yep.
But
Maybe.
me and birthday buddy did a good job up to prior, and then we left, came back, and then we kicked some ass when we came back. We were done in a day.
We did. And we put ourselves in a pretty good spot before we left.
Even to the point where we talked something last year this time, I was ready to have a stroke.
Yep.
And it's just we weren't behind. I think we did a good job keeping
You know
up.
what's funny is last year this time was my transition into coming here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not transition sexuality, but just,
Yes,
coming
that-
to
I
the
mean, maybe
company.
that too.
That only happens in Polk County.
Yeah. That's got my new story up there. Man, I love he's my sheriff. I don't even live in the county, but he's my sheriff.
Yeah.
I'm picking
Makes
my
me want to
sheriff.
move there.
Oh yeah,
Are we
I'm
moving?
gonna be there Saturday actually working.
No.
So
I'm sorry.
Me and my sheriff will be doing it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Johnny
So-
Walker Red.
Yeah. So, buddy, like, you got any new stuff for us at all? What should people be expecting? What have we been doing?
Well, we have had some classes. We had a really awesome aeromedical class down with some new friends in Claremont.
Yeah.
Went really
absolutely.
well.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been all over the place. I don't know what.
We were in West Palm for a competition.
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah.
Boca.
Was it
Boca
cheerleading?
What?
Was it cheerleading?
No.
No, that was
She went to that too.
yeah. We did a Tampa cheerleading competition and a Lakeland cheerleading competition,
Yeah.
We had
and the girls did a great job. They won like grand champs and crown champs and I don't know what else. All of the champs.
Impressive.
EMS conference, like the EMS competition that we had, like Jason was the biggest hit of the whole competition.
You know,
Always am.
What did he do?
He had more camera angles. Like he had cameras on, like he's hanging
cameras
On
on
cameras.
cameras.
Yeah.
like
Now, listen. There is something in litigation currently
do you know what
about one
disgusting-
of my camera angles.
Oh,
So
we can't talk about that.
we
yet.
can't talk about that.
Are you one-
Happy birthday, Rob.
Oh, is it Rob's birthday?
No,
No,
it's
it says Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Hey Rob, I got a job for you.
oh Jesus!
Whoa.
Which Rob are we talking about? The cop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy's a horrible cop. Is it a cop job?
Only kind of.
Oh, well,
Don't expect him to do it well.
no
No,
crime.
I don't. I
no,
don't. I
no
don't.
crime will get solved. I'm
I'm
telling you that
not
right
asking
now.
him to solve a crime. I just would like him to, make a public service announcement.
Oh, geez, that's not gonna get done either.
I don't think he has that kind of authority.
Yeah.
I mean,
who
I think
listens to
he
him?
can put a uniform on or
Who
something and
listens to him?
go say
No,
something to somebody.
So, but let's get back to Jason here real quick. So all of a sudden, I'm in the middle of a scenario,
oh,
and
what kind
And
of
like-
scenario?
well, we're like, it's like an amphitheater, and they have like a concert going on,
Mhm.
and I'm sitting there, and Jason's got that motion camera that he puts up. So I got two female real patients. They're like real people playing patients,
Yes.
actors, right?
Mhm.
And they're not my size. I wouldn't wrestle with them, but they, some people would.
Yeah.
And like Jason puts
I
the
know a lot of
camera
them that would.
like right at the girl's feet.
Now,
And-
I will say I was in
the
character.
hands go.
I was in character. I was trying
What
to
character?
get
Look at it.
things done.
Look at his hands
And-
going.
What character were
I
you?
apologized to her.
Hey, he put that motion
I have to
camera
give her
on me.
50% now.
And now and I'm going back and forth. So it's like a diabetic and a heroin overdose, and the camera's moving, boom, boom. But all it's getting is crotch shots of these two chicks. So if you look, I mean, it's getting me, but it looks like he's filming their crotch.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
I mean, it was meant to be a wide angle.
So
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
there was a little moose knuckle going on. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I don't know if it was is there something smaller than moose knuckle? Because she was very thin. So
yeah, excuse it. Excuse it. So so it's a girl. So then we're waiting there for the awards, and the girl goes, "Hey, can you tell me what site my crotch is going to be on, so she can?" So there's some rules
I
coming
will
up.
say that her boyfriend or her husband said that I could give him $10 and do whatever I wanted.
Yes.
With the footage.
Per look?
No,
on
with
OnlyFans?
with all of it. With
Oh,
all of it, yeah. And she was
All
not
right.
very happy with that.
I wonder how many licks it takes to get to the bottom of her tootsie pop.
Not
Listen,
very many.
2, 3. You look so creepy with that mustache doing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
So
think it's the light.
I will say that the other scenario that we were on, like Mexican guys showed up holding cameras. Like he stopped at a Home Depot and picked up like a bunch of people. It was crazy. Like, so there's rules going on right now, litigation,
Yeah.
what have yous and whatnots. So
I'll find a way around it. John Reed says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Carlos."
hey,
Happy
John Reed,
Hope
man.
you are well, my friend.
Yeah, you too, my friend. I was thinking about you the other day, man. John Reed, man. Every time, these mass shootings have become a
there was
fucking
another one at Walmart. Did you read
yeah,
about
man.
that?
Yeah,
Like a Walmart manager shot 6 people.
these things. People have problems and they want to take it out on other people. I just don't fucking get that shit, man. So it's like it's one of those things. Is becoming that's a fucking pandemic to me. You know what I mean? Like. And John Reed, that dude's as a world changer, man. He's going around giving a lot of these talks, and He's there, the medic at Sandy Hook shooting.
Yeah.
You know, so
How many died at Walmart?
6.
I don't remember how many were injured. 6 died.
Were they all employees or?
I don't think so.
You imagine, man, you just getting
I
fucking.
mean, a customer's an employee at Walmart, so
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
Colorado one
Self-checkout.
last week?
That one was a 5-person.
But where was it?
5 people died. Colorado Springs, I think.
Yeah, but it was a nightclub.
It was,
yeah, so,
it was
yeah.
the
you know, gay, lesbian,
Yeah.
Yeah.
transgender nightclub, and they were doing a drag show that day. Which, again, people fuck that. This is irritates the shit out of me. You don't like something, don't fucking show up.
Right,
You know what I
don't
mean? Don't
go.
come here.
So the person, from what I understand, the person that did it is non-binary.
I don't give a fuck what you identify with.
that
I
makes
don't-
it make
What
even
the
more
people
sense.
in that place do to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Not a thing. And you know, we went to Hamburger Mary's about this year, right? And
Yeah,
we
it
went
was
there, and it's like you're sitting there in this show where, the amount of
These
stuff,
ladies are working their asses off.
yeah, the amount of stuff people had to go through to get there. Like, you know, the one person that her mom was there.
Mhm.
You know, and it's like you could just the support, and it's, you know, it's a struggle. These people make life decisions and changes they gotta go through every fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I got problems too. I don't take them out on other fucking people,
No.
you know.
And
I
it's
mean,
not like you don't know what you're walking into.
yes,
You know what, like those places, they are very well marketed that's what it is. Or when you go to
Yeah.
places like Hamburger Mary's, you know it's going to be
You
drag
know-
queens.
you know what you're going to.
You know what it is. You're
It's-
well aware.
There's
Yeah.
people having a good time, and you come in there with your, you know, fucking own agenda and stuff.
Always
And,
gotta be somebody that fuck it up.
and I'm gonna tell you this, and somebody said something the other day, and I'm not a conspiracy person or anything like that. But here's the thing: there's people that believe we shouldn't have guns
Yes, there are.
out there, and one of the things I was reading about this
I
person
want a
is
bigger
that
gun than everybody else.
this is the stance that person has. So they believe if they go in there and they cause a gun violence thing, that there's going to push their efforts,
Nope,
take away people's guns.
it's not. I'm gonna
Go
pull
fuck
mine out.
yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You know, like you're
I'm-
not taking that shit from me, but not my goddamn hands.
I'm
Nope.
pretty solid on my stance that guns don't kill people.
Yeah.
People kill people.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
And you know, if
Pretty
you have
firm
You know
on
what? My
If you have
gun
the-
hasn't killed anybody.
Mine
you have the
either.
ability-
Not yet,
None of
anyway.
them.
Jason.
Not
you have the
yet.
ability to carry a gun, then you should be able to carry it wherever you want.
Yes.
It still shouldn't be limited because guess who it's not limited to?
The
The
bad guys.
people
The bad
Bad
that
guys.
want to
They don't
shoot.
follow rules. They
Exactly.
follow rules.
No.
You know who don't want to take my guns? My governor, Mr. DeSantis.
That's right.
Governor DeSantis.
He's my governor too.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. You know who else don't want to take my guns? Is Grady Judd.
That's
no,
right.
he wants you to practice though. He wants you to make sure you're gonna hit your target.
I would be so nervous doing target shooting around Grady Judd.
Oh, man.
I'm
You
telling
know what? He's such a great guy. He'd be like, all right, you know,
No, he
Just
take my
work on it a
gun.
little bit.
He take
You know,
my gun.
we're gonna have to practice a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
yeah, just practice with it a little bit.
He's gonna start with a new style of a target.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, baby, you got like any words for us
Oh,
today?
yeah.
We got some news to cover with Amanda here, but like your word, and then I got like a little scenario for Jason, real quick.
Oh God.
This is gonna be good.
Cornucopulate.
Oh,
Bless you.
cornucopulate.
Cornucopulate.
Is that
like
it?
a cornucopia that you?
I think we need to start with our
it's like the
our
fruit
guest.
basket thing, isn't it?
no, that's a
If-
cornucopia.
Oh,
If you have
okay.
any
I mean, it's
question about
close enough.
English, let me know.
Yeah, yeah, that's the guy we're gonna ask there. Angel's got a pretty cool story, actually. So, what you think is that?
Cornucopulate.
I have no clue. I thought that was the fruit basket.
No.
This is the word based on what Urban Dictionary says it is,
Yeah.
Yes.
which
I've
means it
never
makes
read
no
the Urban
sense.
Dictionary.
Ah,
I make up my own definition. You know this.
Well,
that's
that's
how what Urban
So-
Dictionary does.
yeah.
and that's what we want.
So what would you like to define it as?
Right. If you were to come up with that word, what would you?
Can,
Well, I
would
would
you want
say
it
it's
to
the
mean?
fruit basket with a ribbon.
can you use
I mean,
it in
put a ribbon on it,
sentence?
it'd be a gay word.
Yeah.
All right.
So here we go. I think. I mean, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it's cornhole, like as in your
Uh-huh.
butt
Yeah.
or butthole.
And
And
the
I
chocolate
like.
starfish.
Yep. So like
yeah, there you go.
yeah. So like it's eating ass. Like
Oh.
I'm an ass eater. So I like to cornucopulate.
Okay.
You know who else likes cornucopulating?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to say them.
We can't tell which way your head's going. We can't see it.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
either.
Oh, I can
What?
see it.
I saw Twitch.
The only
I'm
girl
pretty
wearing
sure
glasses at
everyone
the
knows.
table likes corner calculating. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Okay.
So, that's my
So
guess.
what's next?
Is that the right? Did I get it right?
No.
God dang it. I never get the words right. What does Jason think it is? Because it's never right when Jason picks it.
I know. No. So
It's a
I feel like it's
here goes the
somebody
hands.
out in
Let's break it down.
let's say South Dakota.
Okay.
All right.
It's cold there.
And they
Is there-
are
Is there
they're
a
very
firework in the belly?
they're very lonely. They're
Okay.
very lonely.
Uh-huh.
And they're calculating
and
their
there's-
own cornhole.
Exactly. There's corn, you know, back in the day there wasn't always toilet paper. They had to use
Corn cob?
corn cob. So when you sometimes if you slip,
Let me
then
just
it's a
tell
corn
you, when you
calculator.
say corn cobs like that, it makes me think of the Folsom Street Fair in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, that's what people they're doing.
yeah.
They're doing some shit right
Yeah.
there. Like
Anyway.
literally, you want to have an enema if you're going to participate over there.
That is
Yeah.
my guess.
Angel, what about you?
I can't even spell it.
Yeah,
Where'd you
it's
go?
definitely
He's
not a
looking
spell.
it up and he can't find it.
So you're going.
It's definitely not a spelling bee. I got Angel. I got to see one of my thing.
Okay, there he is. He's back.
It's definitely not a spelling bee here for Angel.
No.
Oh
So
man.
it's the greasy, sluggish lovemaking that happens on Thanksgiving.
Oh.
After eating 3 pounds of gravy at my grandma's house, Greg tried to cornucopulate with me,
Oh,
which ended up with a heavy nap.
she pooped on her.
No. Oh, you need to isolate that sound bite. That's my new ringtone right there. Oh man.
Butter.
Oh, that's so fucking funny shit.
Poop on me.
Yeah.
Piss on me.
Oh shit, that's so funny shit. So Jason,
Yes.
here's the scenario.
All right, here I am.
Okay, there you are.
Where
Now-
are we?
Now I want you to get in the like, let's just say this. I'm down on my luck right now.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. What does he mean? Cornucopulate.
She told you.
I-
Say it, hold on, say it again.
Sex with gravy.
It's
It
just
is
like
the greasy, sluggish lovemaking that happens on Thanksgiving. Like after eating 3 pounds of gravy at my grandma's house, Greg tried to cornucopulate with me, which ended with a heavy nap.
all right. So
All right.
Jason,
Yes.
down on my luck right now.
There
Down
you
on
are.
your luck.
So I got to sell some of my shit.
All right.
Oh no!
You with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right.
Oh, this
Here we
is
go.
my kind of scenario.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I bet it's not.
so listen. I have brought certain items over that are really important to me,
Okay.
which I want to sell. Like 2 of them are really important.
Yeah.
And one I like. So
Okay.
you with me?
I got you.
All right. So mom, oh, we got them right there. You mind grabbing those, our birthday buddy, for me right there? So the first item I want to sell you here, we'll just
It's up for bids.
yeah, up for I'm gonna tell you what I think I should get for it, and then you
You
haggle.
can haggle about it.
Okay.
All right.
Now, why are we doing this scenario?
Well, let's just allegedly say that we have traveled recently places, and there we are, and you're haggling with the locals.
Okay.
Okay,
What was
All
your name?
Oh yeah.
Jason, fuck you, as it's
Jason,
known on
fuck
an island in the Caribbean
Yeah.
right now.
Everybody knows that one.
So the first item I have, I like this one. Okay,
First item up
Yeah.
for bid.
so this is a pair of Nike Air Force Ones.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, custom made set.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, maybe
Is
maybe
there
like
a receipt with it?
maybe like maybe a 10 like this, and look, custom paper, and then bam.
And
There you
which
go.
Oh,
pair
look at those.
greatly determined?
Oh.
Oh, look at that right
oh,
there.
man.
So now,
Wow.
Who the fuck wears that?
oh yeah,
Yeah. See, he's
Nobody.
on my side.
Nobody wears them.
You have
They
to be.
stay
Well,
in
you
the
You have
box.
to be diverse.
You can't wear them.
They stay in the box.
no, I
No,
wore
he's
these.
worn them.
I wore
No,
these.
he hasn't.
I wore
Oh,
them.
okay.
Amanda
All right.
saw me wear them.
He wore them once.
Yes.
This is nice. So
You know,
Yeah.
if you cut grass with those on,
your
your
Jason,
feet won't get stained.
I'm at 325 with these.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna
We'll
have
give you
to.
$1.
I'm gonna have to find out. What's your living situation? How are things going with you? Because
If I don't sell these, I'm whoring Trish out.
okay, I'm gonna give you $75 for those. But that's cash right now. Cash money.
I'm
That's
gonna
at
go-
least that's at least a couple hours.
I'm gonna
trip.
go with
like maybe not like half an hour, somewhere around there.
What? For
200.
$75?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
He's got,
What? 15 minutes? What do you want?
He even,
That's how we got the name.
he even haggles for pussy. Yeah, this is what I love. I love this fucking haggling shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Like we'll get to people. People know where this is coming from here in a second.
Yeah.
So Jason, 100 and let's say 200.
Yeah.
From 325, you go to 200.
Well, we got a lot of items. To go through. That's what I wanted to-
Yeah. I'm gonna
I would
go ahead
take
and
that
pass.
$500.
I have a thing to go to, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass. You can keep those.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, just
okay,
keep those.
so no on these.
That's
all right,
no.
all right. My next item is
Up for
It's-
bids.
it's a BMW X1
Oh, okay.
right here. So
Yeah, how many miles
I
has
love
it
my
got?
car. You know,
How many?
they low mileage.
Yeah.
We're
But
not-
I mean, what's low?
You know,
He
my
doesn't
worry
remember.
doesn't worry about the mileage.
Well,
He
but
doesn't- he
it
doesn't
plays a
know.
role because
Let's
it's
say-
very expensive
It's an
to
18
maintain.
Listen, it's an 18 and it's less than 50.
Okay, still, it's
that's
very expensive to maintain a BMW.
So,
So-
I'm at 20,000.
Oh,
The way
Wait,
you
what?
work on them, it is.
I'm at 20,000. Come on.
really expensive.
You're
All right.
asking 24?
Well,
Yeah.
Again, we got a lot of items to
Yeah,
get to.
It's a shame you don't have a Buick.
exactly.
He would know. He still wouldn't know how to.
Wait, what is that? What is that?
No,
thing
but he'd have
called?
a pile
Buick
of 'em.
Skylark? It's a
Roadmaster.
Roadmaster.
Skylark.
That's
Yeah.
a road dog.
You know what? For that, I think it's pretty fair. I'd give you like 15, maybe.
15,000.
Yeah, 15,000.
Man, that was not even that.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Yeah.
a little low.
Well,
but
I mean, you got a good car. So
Yeah. All right.
you know.
this last item is a good one.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. I'm ready.
All right. It's a good one. Now, this was got original papers and everything.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. So
Oh. Oh.
this is also a pair of Air Force Ones right
Okay.
here. Now, this is not just any type of Air Force One.
Yeah.
These have not been worn.
These are,
I
these are
know.
non-worn
I know.
ever, and nobody's ever going to wear them. Special
Nope.
occasion.
never gonna wear
Very,
them.
very
'cause
special
I-
occasion.
what
You're
are
not
we-
going to wear
Are
them.
we gonna put these in a shadow box?
So, Louis Vuitton
What are we
bag,
doing with these?
right?
Yeah,
The
you
Louis Vuitton
definitely
bag.
should. Definitely.
And bam, these.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
these are
wow.
nice
Yeah.
right here.
Yep.
Those are
Yep.
amazing.
You gotta be
I'd look good
Puerto
then.
Rican to use those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're Italian.
Now, this,
But you're not going to use them. That's the whole thing. You know?
I concur. I wouldn't pay for them either.
Papers, everybody.
They
So
come-
now this
they
right
come
here-
with a
Yeah.
fanny pack of precious shit.
There's
See,
a
we got
receipt.
extra
I can get you one of those.
All right. There's a receipt in there. I
There's
get
a
it.
receipt in here.
Yep.
Okay. There's a
Yep.
receipt in here.
Yep.
Authentic papers. Remember, they make one pair of these a year. Authentic. here. So,
Authentical papers.
yep. $7,500 for
All
me.
right.
that bad boy.
Is that pesos
No, I wanna-
or
not the paper. I want to see the shoe. I
Yeah, yeah.
don't care about the paper. I want to
is
see
that
the
7,500 American dollars.
pesos?
That's man.
Now,
Oh.
last year,
man, that's-
Happy Thanksgiving, Richard.
yeah,
Happy Thanksgiving.
I
yeah.
haven't seen you in a while.
Who's that?
Richard.
Oh, yeah.
You look like an ass in that.
Yeah. So last year, a pair of these went for Jason and charity auction, $900,000.
Yeah. Yeah. The person that bought those was giving that money away anyway, so they didn't really care. They probably donated them back to
I'm,
be
at-
sold again.
I'm gonna give it to you for factory price,
Okay.
$7,500.
See, the problem is you're coming to the table with something I really, is not.
Again, I'm down on my luck.
It's not
I'm
important.
about to hoard Trish out.
All right.
I want to see what you want to say.
You don't care.
So
It's not
you're gonna
his
have to
wife.
give me like 10, 15 minutes, look it up on eBay to see what I can get for these,
It's a moneymaker.
and then I'll give you half of that.
Oh man, so people don't know.
Half of that.
In the last recent few months, we've been gone, and one of the things we were out in the Caribbean, and Jason went to a local market.
How about an apple?
I mean, that's a juicy apple.
I mean, it's a big apple.
It's a big
like
apple.
the size of your head.
No, that's New York.
Now, while you tell this story,
Yeah.
you have to make sure you include all of the rules we were given.
Oh yeah. So
and
here.
the pep talk.
So by the way,
I got
As
you
we're-
two for sure. I got
as we're in the
Warren.
resort, we're in the resort, I personally voted on not going out of the resort.
Did you say why?
Well, I think when I vote and I say let's not go out of the resort,
That's not what I said.
no, I did not
My
have to.
question was,
No, I
and I
didn't
would like
explain
you
why.
to answer the question specifically.
I did not
Did
say
you
why.
say why?
I did not say why.
Okay.
However, I'm not known for haggling skills. I don't like to be hassled. I'm just gonna pay shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, how much
Yes.
you want? Double.
Yeah.
Done. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You know, so there.
No wonder they hated me so much.
Oh yeah. And so
Especially because you came in second.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
Like-
I'm in the and Jason's going through all these haggling. They like, don't take, just walk the fuck away. Like hit their knees.
Don't make eye contact.
Hit their
Listen.
fucking
This is
knees.
what I was told.
He goes, I don't care if they're like an old person or a little kid, just hit the motherfucker. Poke eyes out. Don't fucking do that. And if it's a Tuesday, they don't get anything above this. That's basically the
Well,
rules.
it's good it wasn't Tuesday.
Listen, they fucked up themselves. Okay. So the
Let me set you up a little bit better though. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
So we get off this bus. Now, Jason, like for like an hour, has been trying to get a beer.
Yes.
I paid
Yeah.
$390 for a beer.
No, we didn't.
That
It was
Well,
$2.90.
yeah, whatever. So and I mean,
But I also got some really pretty jewelry that went along with that beer. The necklace, the earrings. I have a ring in the. See?
Yeah, that was all free. The beer
all
was
the-
what
that was
cost
all free.
$290.
The beer was $290. The jewelry was free.
yeah.
And I have a ring that matches in the other room.
So and then Jason basically gets out now.
And 2 bikinis.
So we're now in the this open market, which is the poorest of the poor. So
The whole place I wanted to go to.
that's where he wanted to go to. He
Yeah.
wanted to go beat up
No.
poor people.
No.
And
No.
I will tell you,
He wants to rob the slums.
I was practically in tears on the bus.
Oh, there's Trish don't care about the people. She saw a bunch of hungry dogs.
Yeah.
To
It's a
give
true
two
story.
fucks if there's the kids ain't eating and shit. Look at the dog.
I didn't see any children.
Look at the
I
dog.
didn't see any children,
So
but I saw some incredibly hungry puppies.
yeah. So anyways, we get out and right away, Jason's hands money to a lady to go get beer. So these people come back basically with a case of red stripes or whatever. They give us beer, and then they begin to try to sell us shit.
Oh, no. They
No.
come back and had the audacity to ask me for more fucking money. That is where they screwed up,
Oh, God damn.
because we were in the palace of whatever,
The Taj Mahal.
the Taj Mahal, and that's where they wanted $5 a beer. $5 for red stripe. No, man. No, I don't think so. Okay. So I talked to the driver. I'm like, bro, this is what they're charging. He's like, yeah, man.
I've been
That's-
waiting weeks to have this podcast.
That is for you, man. That is for you tourists, man. That's your price. I said, well, then will you buy it for me? No, man, I can't. We'll get it at the other place.
So-
All right, cool. So we go to the other place. I give her
We got free
extra.
red stripe at the Taj Mahal.
No,
No, I
you
paid
spent
much.
$290.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we go there and I give them extra money.
I didn't see that part of the whole thing. Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I need to give them money. Yeah.
So I gave them the same amount of money that I was going to give the other place.
Yeah.
$5 a thing, but I gave her that much, so she would have had extra money
Mhm.
because they're not $5 a piece.
He pre-tipped.
Yeah. And then she wants to come. Oh no, we need $5 more. What?
So
Okay, here's your money. I'm gonna get it out of your ass.
Oh,
so then Jason disappeared.
Done.
Amanda picks up a bunch of stuff and then she starts to negotiate. But she got
And then she panics.
so she got a bunch of rules in her head. And so then she's in a mental lock. She goes, I need you to help me. Worst person to ask.
yeah.
The lady goes, how much did the lady go?
$195.
And then Amanda goes, you got to haggle with her. I'm like, 130. And then Jason shows up. I go, hey, you're on. And
Yeah.
Jason goes, 195. He goes,
The lady, he laughed at her.
$1.50.
Yeah.
I think he
I-
said $80.
I did
first.
not. I did. I gave her
You said
definitely
85?
plenty.
You
Well,
I
no,
think I heard 85 from
I didn't give a shit what she was gonna charge. I looked at it and I went, okay, I would pay that for that. Okay, here you go, $80.
Yeah. And
Right?
She goes, oh, you got to do better.
Oh
than that.
no, okay,
Yeah.
180. I go, no,
No.
okay, 150. No.
No, we
So,
we're pretty far away.
look, Hey, look what time it is. We gotta go. Their bus. We're right. Okay. All right, come on. You gotta do something for me, man. You gotta give me something, man.
No,
No.
walking away.
No. Oh,
Walked away, and then went next to the booth next to her and bought the same shit for more money.
Yeah, right.
just to show
Yeah.
her. Just to show her.
Yeah. Like, yo, well, you should have listened, okay?
I will say though that I did leave that market with everything I picked out
Oh yeah, you sure did.
for
More-
like a quarter of what they wanted me to pay.
Oh man, I got
We did not.
Okay, so this is the other thing. When we got off the bus to go to the market,
yeah.
they made sure to assign us
Oh yeah,
our
That
little
that-
little supervisor.
They done fucked up.
upset.
Yeah.
Like you will not tell me where the fuck to go.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't
Did
like-
anybody hear me
I
say
didn't
that?
like
yeah.
that at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He goes. You're not gonna tell me where to go. This ain't no concentration camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
What the fuck? No,
And then they're telling us the rules, and he goes, "Oh, now we only have 15 minutes."
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
talking.
they're like, "Oh, yeah, hurry up, we gotta go. All right, everybody get off the bus," and then they're sitting there. I'm like, "Okay, hey,
Look how angry he is.
the
Yeah,
timer's
he's still
ticking.
angry
The
about
timer's
it.
ticking."
Still angry.
He's
Hey.
most angry about the $5 beer.
Oh god. Damn.
I am.
It started again when we got to the airport to come home because there was a 6-pack for $8.
Oh shit.
In the fucking airport. In the airport. Yeah.
Oh man. This is
If it was gonna be $30 anywhere, it would be at the airport.
I
Hey.
agree. That's true.
It's caused me to create a position at the company as a head haggler. But like he does that with everything though. Like we got tools,
Oh man.
and like I think that we paid $1 for a whole set of like the tools we use all the time. All kinds of shit. Like if you need like I don't know, like an electric beam to target something from space. We got one of those, got it for free because Jason complained, and they can't give a shit. So like he's our main purchasing haggler now here at the
He's
company.
definitely
what-
head of purchasing.
What's your price?
Holy
how about I give you this?
Oh.
We'll take it right now for this.
I imagine buying a car with him.
Oh my god.
I actually think that I would enjoy it.
I was telling
Not
Amanda yesterday.
enjoyable for anyone.
I think I would enjoy it.
Amanda video Jason making flan and shit yesterday, and like I could watch anything he does for hours. Like I love watching him just set up shit. Like sometimes I'm teaching class and he's setting something up, I lose what the fuck I'm talking about because there's a lot of particularity into what Jason does.
We just
brother.
had this conversation the other night. I
Yeah.
told him, I said, it really stresses him out when you're anywhere but on shift.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, why? I said, because then he calls me an extra 15 times just to ask me what you're doing now.
Yeah. What's he doing now? Like
I answer the phone and he goes, hey, buddy, what's the hippo doing?
What's he doing? Like there's hammering and saws and all kinds of shit just happening all the time. I'm just interested.
Yeah.
And I had
I love
I
the
had
guy.
a bad Monday.
Oh yeah. Oh, the other day. Yeah, then he had a bad Tuesday. We call that second Monday here at the Resident Company One.
He
And like,
almost had a bad Wednesday.
yeah, and like she's sitting next to a man that plays Sudoku. It didn't sound like that was going any good, better than anything. Oh man, I fucking love the guy. But we got some real news real quick to get to because we sent out a couple videos. We'll get to Grady Judd here, but there was a video about EMS service in San Diego, which I saw this and it's just I've been a public server in public service my whole adult life, and I've been a firefighter. And this one of the things that happened here in Orlando, 15 some odd years ago, was a private service came to the city and said that they could do it, put more paramedics on the street, do it cheaper, and basically right away the city tried to lay off 95 firefighters. My best friend being one of those guys, he got the pink slip at the time, and it made us go.
One of the nurses I worked with, her husband did.
Yeah, and it made us want to like, hey, we got to transport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we have to go transport. We can't let a private service come in here and provide the service. But for the people out there, a private service can do that. But here's play a little bit of this.
Do, 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 do. What?
You can put it. You can stop it right there. So you know the biggest thing is first thing I want to say before I put my opinion out there is this is not the line people's problem. This isn't the paramedic and EMT sitting in that ambulance.
Administration.
Yeah, it's not their problem. They're doing what they can do. They're the people showing up to work. They're doing what they can do. This is not their problem.
Go ahead. Sorry.
This is a problem of somebody overpromised shit to make money. And by the way, this is a European company. This is owned by Germans. So German-owned company. So they don't give a fuck what the fuck's happening here. This is a money-making opportunity for them.
My question is, who made the deal?
The city
Fuck
council
it.
did.
The whole council should be held accountable.
Yeah.
For it.
If you watch the little thing, that you can tell that
Wipe them
they.
out.
Did you say the word accountable?
Absolutely.
Would you like to tell me what that means? Because I don't think very many people know.
No.
Here's the thing.
That's
I mean,
amazing.
What
Yeah.
does it mean?
I said it's amazing.
Yeah.
It means you're responsible for your own actions.
What?
And if your actions affect somebody else, then you should be held. You should be punished for it
What?
You know,
or
here-
liable. One of the two. But
What?
here's
now,
the thing.
I'm not going to be held accountable for your ignorance. But under the same token, if city council does this and they cost people their jobs,
Yeah.
then by God, it should cost them their job.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Wholeheartedly.
You can tell that fire chief is visibly upset when he's in there talking. You can tell the union rep for the ambulance people is visibly upset when he's up there talking. And you know, here's a big problem with this whole thing is that it comes down to dollars and cents, right? So imagine Jason, Angel, when you're sorry about that. We have Michael Vick's dog here.
Hold on.
Michael Vick.
She doesn't have. Give me that. Give me that.
Dog issue.
Hold please. Hold please. There's a dog. They're not fighting. That's how she plays.
Yeah. Jeez. So like Jay's Angel, you know, you guys are sitting there on an engine responding to a call. So I'd be an engine crew waiting for the ALS gear to get to you. Because that's on an ambulance. Now you're a paramedic trained with BLS shit. Sitting there working a code. Let's call it a 5-year-old. How long do you sit there and wait for a fucking ambulance before you put them in the engine and go?
2 minutes.
And I don't know, depends how stable the patient is.
You're
They're a
working
code.
a code.
Oh, no, you just take them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just call it.
You just call it.
A 5-year-old? You're going to call a 5-year-old? And
You know, I don't know what Polk County neighborhoods over there, but like you call a
I don't think
5-year-old
Grady
in
Judd's gonna
the
be very
west
happy with
The
that.
first
west
thing
side
that
of Orlando.
That comes to mind is when I used to work in AMR down in Miami. Back then we had a contract where we would go to 911 calls, like as a backup for the county.
Mhm.
And Miami-Dade Fire Rescue, we went to this call. The Miami-Dade Fire Rescue engine was there, and this gave with this patient because the ALS truck, it was like delay. It was gonna
Yeah.
take too long, so they call it BLS unit like mine.
Yeah.
And we showed up double EMT, and it's just a BS patient, it's just taken to this place right there.
Yeah.
We get a heart rate and the blood pressure is like heart rate like 170s, blood pressure like 70s over 40s.
Well, that's fine.
So they left already. When I got out there to call him back, they were gone. So as soon as I got to the ER, they cardiovert him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it is notorious. Like that shit's been happening for years over there, like that. But you know, that same system used to be here, and God rest his soul. We had a lieutenant. He's passed away, but him and this other person, this retired. I won't say their names because they were on the rescue together forever, but they were known as the worst rescue crew responding you ever. So they would leave a person with like the run report, like the patient on the sidewalk holding the run report, waiting for the private ambulance, like their bus ticket. Oh man,
That's kind of fucked up.
so they had a person, they left them, they probably ran on this person like 20, 30 times,
A day.
Yeah, and they left him, and the dude was dead, holding on to the run report.
Oh no.
Like this.
Oh no.
How do you justify that? How do you defend
You
yourself?
don't.
Fuck. I mean, back then they didn't fire people for that
Oh,
shit.
how do you don't get fired? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, but that's back then, buddy. Like, yeah, there's no rule. There was no rule. Like, listen, every rule in the fire service has somebody's name attached to it. You know what I mean? So till that point in time, there was no rule like that. But I got hired at Orlando. Our medical director was dead. So like we still had the protocols from that guy. We had no adult supervision for years. Like we would do all kinds of shit like that, it's like we had this dude that worked for Orange County to call Meat with Eyes that was just stealing morphine, left and right, as much morphine as he could take. And
Really?
fuck yeah. And like it took a while to catch that motherfucker.
Oh.
Like
Everybody knew it and they couldn't catch him.
nobody really knew that he was using it, but he gave a lot of morphine.
Yeah.
A lot of it. It was crazy.
I
So,
would too. I don't give a fuck.
but to me it's crazy, buddy. What do you think about that? Like
I had a thought that wasn't related.
no, sorry. Trish does this a lot. I don't expect this from you, but go ahead.
All I keep thinking, because I haven't seen him in so long, listening to Angel talk so much, is that if he ever loses his job, he could legit run a drug cartel with that voice.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, he's Tony Montana.
But yeah,
Oh yeah.
I got
Oh.
a hat.
Yeah,
all
Oh, yeah.
day. But
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it.
It's a barbershop.
yeah.
I
yeah.
didn't even notice
Yeah.
it. But that's all I could like. It's stuck in
I
my ear.
am a political refugee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
Yeah.
feel like I've heard him in a movie.
yeah. We were,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we were back. We were in the army back on there. What you do? Yeah, we worked the scrambler and stuff up there. I love that fucking movie. I'm watching that later.
What is it?
Scrambler,
Which one?
Scarface, baby.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I love you very much.
So
It's
listen,
beautiful.
I think that they should actually pay EMTs and medics more than you get paid if you work at Starbucks or Target.
So check this out.
How much?
Like
How much more?
Mm-hmm.
Double.
What do you think the starting?
That's what I think.
What do you think the paramedic
think
on an
doubles-
ambulance in San
Do I
Diego
think
right now is
double's
making?
enough? But it's like 3 times what they're making now.
Jason,
Okay, so
San Diego.
what's a Starbucks employee make?
Mm,
$15 an hour.
I would
now,
say 18
right?
to 20.
Probably.
There's a
Yeah.
buck. There's
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Really?
minimum wage.
Wow.
a Facebook
And-
post going
No,
around
not
about
minimum
the
wage.
Buc-ee's
It's-
It
employees
will
make.
be shortly.
How much,
15 is minimum
You've
wage.
got two more
shortly.
years. You got 2 more years before $15 an hour comes into full play.
11.
You
It's
start
11
at-
now. Okay.
You
Right.
start at Target at 18
So-
bucks an hour.
When I started in the comm center 14 years ago, I made almost twice as much as a starting EMT
wow.
at the same company.
Oh, I believe it.
It's so insane what they pay these guys. Me and Amanda have been in a couple state meetings now because they're fucking struggling.
They can't recruit people because
so-
nobody wants to go work for shit
So, Dad,
And get their asses kicked.
so one
all
of the
the time.
so one of the
all
things
day
that people
long,
don't know
for
is that
24 hours a day.
if interfacility transport, so taking people from facility to facility, transporting somebody from the hospital, let's say, to a nursing home. They passed a nursing home law this year, like this go into effect this year because of the minimum wage thing is going to take so long to come up, right? They basically say, hey, we want our elderly, our governor DeSantis wants to make sure the elderly get taken care of appropriately, because of the old
Right.
people that get left in fucking, nursing homes with no power and die and all that shit. So they go, anybody that touches the elderly has to make a minimum of $15 an hour. Right? That would seem to me pretty fair.
I don't think that's enough,
They're
though.
not doing that
Check
yet.
the fuck they're not. They better
They're
do it by
not, yeah.
January because every meeting
Well-
we set into, every one of
I'm-
these dickheads that owns these private ambulance companies
Mhm.
how to dig into their emergency funds.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're trying to
Well,
get me as the head of like the board that I'm on to vote on their end to make sure that they don't have to hit their fucking emergency fund.
No.
Well, see,
Fuck
that's the
you.
thing is they can promise all of this stuff and they can make all these mandates, but then when you turn it over to an independent company, that does not mean that employee is going to get that much money. It means the company receives that much money.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the company takes the cut, hires a lower educated staff, and then you're going to have an issue.
So that's the thing they can't do here in the state now,
yeah,
Dad.
they can't do that here.
They have to pay them that
Yeah.
$15 an hour.
Private companies pay a lot more than just government, you know, county.
but are they
Good
mandated
private.
to do it? Is my question.
No. Good private companies
Now
do
they're
pay
mandated
more.
to.
Well, they have to pay at least 15.
Yeah.
The good private ones that know how to do their billing and get paid and all that other shit, they will pay more than that.
You don't understand how desperate these people were when they're standing in front of these things trying to get us
Mhm.
to convince me and everybody else that has a vote to basically go, hey, let's try to get this a resolution passed because we're having to dig into our emergency funds. You're paying this motherfucker $10 an hour to drive up. Fuck you. That's my mom. That's
Well,
somebody.
And if you're so worried about your emergency funds, then why don't you go ahead and take it off your salary that you
Yeah,
get
he ain't
sitting in
taking.
an
He ain't,
office?
he ain't cutting his money.
Oh, listen, you
that ain't
can't
gonna
stop making less than $1 million a year.
What? Let me tell you, as a
Right.
business owner, I'm a private business owner myself right here. What the fuck is an emergency fund?
Oh yeah,
I-
exactly.
Where do we
I would
get
have loved to
that?
have had
Where
that
do
back
I
when I
have
had
to
my
go?
business.
I don't
yes.
know.
But I
Where
know,
that
you know,
is.
Where do we get that?
yeah, my guys
I don't
ain't making
know.
that fucking, they ain't making $15 an hour. They're making good money here. And like, fuck that shit. Like, you bunch of bastards. Like, these are people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, take the money out of it. These are people we're talking about.
Mhm.
This is your mom and dad or somebody that, you know, like a kid. We're taking money to equate lives right here. We're like, how many lives can we lose to make money? By the way, how much is a San Diego, one of those paramedics sitting there making right now? You're going to shit your pants when you figure out what that annual salary for one of these guys is right now.
Is it starting or is it like an average?
Let's say a 2-year paramedic sitting there on an ambulance right now in San Diego. And they say they can't get people. This is going to fuck you up.
50,000,
60,000. I was gonna say 80.
80.
$80,000 a
Ooh.
year.
Listen, when I left San Francisco, the firefighter medics were making over 100.
The lifeguard makes $110,000
What
to
the
sit on
fuck?
a fucking lifeguard stand.
But what
For
does
the-
it cost
for the
to
cin-
live there?
Yeah, that's my
Exactly.
question. Is
Yeah.
what's the cost of living?
Exactly.
So here's the thing.
There we
When I lived in San Francisco, the cost of living, when I went out there, I made 3 times the amount of what I made here. The cost of living there was not 3 times what I paid here.
May have been then, baby, but right now
It's not that much difference.
these people saying they can't afford to live there.
Well,
For
there's
A lot of people can't afford to
$80,000.
live here.
Yeah, people can't afford to live in Florida either.
$80,000 people are fucking getting paid to sit
When
in
I-
ambulance.
when I left San Francisco 14 years ago, I was making over $75 an hour without shift diff. And that's a union job. Like I got 3 to
Yeah.
4% raise every 6 months.
Psh, hey man,
Every 6 months. Thank
Right-
you,
right now-
California Nurses Association. The union was amazing, and I would have it every day of the week.
yeah, that's Trisha's opinion here.
It is
Add-
totally my
add
opinion.
the rest-
I would start my own union here in Florida if I could,
Well, we're not advocating.
which we're
starting
not
our own
going
union.
to,
Thank
but
you,
I
David.
totally would.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
You know,
welcome.
we almost had to shut the microphone off.
Anyways,
Oh, El Douche is calling.
Uh-oh. Hey,
These are Ox opportunity. Hey, buddy, you're on the
you're on the air.
air. Go ahead. Yeah, we're recording right now. Say hi to people out there. This is the Douche, everybody, protecting the country. Dynamite from Alaska. That's all you got to say on the air.
I know mine.
he can't tell us what's really going on.
The Douche lost his phone, which is a great saga story that we're gonna do over Christmas time. You know, so say I love you, Dad. Anyways, like that's just crazy to me. Ain't it crazy? Like you talk to one of these guys, it's like they're selling semen and blood right now over there, and they can't get anybody in like fucking 17-20 minutes to get a fucking ambulance to your scene, dude. Does that even happen in Lake County right now? Allegedly.
Allegedly every day it happens.
Yeah.
And so, part of the whole transition is, in order to save the money, we're going to down ambulances. We're going to change it so that everyone can get that. Everyone can get that that increase, right, in their hourly rate. But now they're going to be only working 12 hours at a time.
Do the residents know that the ambulance call time is?
I think that the average resident doesn't really think about it.
And I'm pretty
Until you
sure they
need it.
don't tell them that the ambulance that is in the station.
Oh, hey,
a half a
when
block
you
from
have
their
an
house.
emergency, it's fine. We're gonna take 30 minutes to get there, but then when you're already dead, we're gonna do what we can to fix you.
You know how drunk I'd be if I could take a shot every time I had somebody on the phone that said, "Can't you just send them? They're right around the corner."
Yeah, we're wasted right now.
No, because they're not there.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
I
God.
mean, and truthfully, when somebody shows up, they're happy,
Yeah.
and that's usually the fire department.
Nobody's
Yeah.
usually upset when they see a fireman or a paramedic, show up to a scene. Like, usually people are pretty happy to see us.
No, they just beat up the person they're on the phone with.
Yes.
Well, and truthfully, when we're there for 30 minutes waiting and there's a cardiac arrest that goes out, we can't leave. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter how minimal the call is.
And that's not fair to anybody.
Right.
That's
No.
not
No,
fair to
it's
you
not.
doing what's right or wrong. It's not fair to the person that is
Is
in
having
cardiac
cardiac
arrest.
arrest?
It's
Yeah.
not, for the person that stubbed their toe and just decided, oh, it's 3 a.m. I need to go to the hospital now.
Right.
Or the one that just wants a sandwich.
It's amazing. Like we have a job to do. You don't choose who you're going to do that job on. You just call to respond and stuff like that. But there's one thing of loving the job and having dedication to it, but you still you got to feed a family and shit. You got to be able, I'm going to be responsible to show up to work and do my job and do it to 100% of my ability. Like I'm expected to do it.
Right.
I expect that somebody's looking out for me and they're going to make sure that I'm compensated appropriately for that.
That would be nice.
Well, you're not expected to do it. You're pretty much demanded to do it.
Absolutely.
What
There's
about
a
if
difference.
we put someone medical on the dispatch center,
They are.
and they can go over some.
They're
Right.
medically trained.
They're
Not
medically
the
trained.
same.
Mm,
And
well,
you can't do like telemedicine. That's one of the things with the new telemedicine stuff and the community paramedic stuff is that that's part of it is they
Yeah.
want to be able to put a person that has in the field medical training in there so that they can actually act as a telemedicine person so they can treat people over the phone and stop.
Here's the thing: you're never going to be able to get as good of an assessment over the phone or over a video as you can in person.
Well,
no, but
this
it
is the
would
thing.
be
You can
gonna
try,
be
like
better.
for example, my
It's going to be better, but
yes.
it's not going to be perfect.
no, but it'd be good for weaning out those people that are just
Yeah.
abusing the system.
Agreed.
my
I
my
saw
my-
a person like a real
Angel,
life
you're
medical
just gonna have to
provider.
talk.
You just got
I'll
to
you
go.
just got to keep talking.
Go ahead.
my uncle in Spain, he's a doctor, right? And over there they have a doctor in the dispatch center.
Yep.
And right now he works in a helicopter, but sometimes he works every once in a while at the dispatch, and he goes over over some question with the caller, and depends on what he thinks, he sends the BLS unit or ALS or the one with the doctor, because they have like doctors
Yeah.
and ambulances, So it's his criteria. So I wonder if we don't have the staff over here, but I wonder if we can put someone like
Well-
that in dispatch. So just to to patch it up.
So
It's-
we have there is a system called emergency medical dispatch for medical specifically. There's also one for law enforcement that is similar to
Look at
that.
your camera.
Oh, sorry. That you are
You're still
given
not looking.
Or don't look at
basically,
your camera.
I can't. You're given a script and you ask questions and it determines the level of response.
But that
you're gonna
script, the
send.
moment they say, I have chest pain, all right,
Mhm.
send them, and then when you get there, oh, I've been running for the last half an hour and I have,
Yeah.
I'm having shortness of breath.
So-
all right. But
So
I
you
get it,
know, but you guys both kind of brought me to the point that I was trying to get, bringing up this whole story. Mobile integrated paramedicine.
Can we not put nurse practitioners on those?
Well, baby, nobody's putting any nurse practitioner on.
I'm
that.
just saying, let's not do
mobile
that.
integrated in paramedicine is the new wave.
Community paramedic
Community
class
paramedics.
starts Monday, January 30th.
Yes, there you go, buddy. So if you're a chief out there, so you're wondering how to train your people, I'm not trying to sell you a class. I'm gonna tell you this: I can teach the class.
Yep.
And the state's gonna give you money to take that class.
Yep.
Yes.
So you don't really have to spend any money out of your pocket to train the people. And community paramedicine looks like your community.
Mhm.
So not everybody's community
Not every-
paramedic's going to
yeah.
be the same
Right.
or need the same type of service. But this, what you guys describe, is basically the first unit getting there, deciding, hey, this is not somebody that needs to go to a hospital. And you get that community medic to come out and maybe go pick up the prescription that the doctor is going to prescribe to them, and then come the next shift comes back and does a visit.
They're usually the freaking flyers too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're really reducing that transport time to the hospital, keeping that ambulance in service for that real ALS patient that needs it.
Especially
know what I'm
in
saying?
those rural areas where you don't have
them.
very many of them.
Yeah, you
So
don't have them.
years and years ago, there were over in the county of Lakes, there's a
There's a
city called Paisley.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
They still do it.
there was a guy out there that worked he was on a QRV, and he basically just made rounds.
Yep.
He made rounds. He would see people and the frequently callers, and he would keep them from calling. He would just, a lot of times they just need to be reminded of things. Hey,
Yeah.
you want to breathe? Well, you need to take your medicine. This is what
Yep.
you got to do. This
Polk,
is
Polk County
you know.
has them too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Polk County has them. And people go, hey, what the fuck are you going to teach me in a community? I'm a paramedic. I'm a paramedic 30 years. And,
it's totally different.
what are you going to teach me in the community paramedicine class?
Mindset.
Let me just I said, let me try to find the best scenario to kind of put this into people out there. You've been a paramedic a long time, Jason.
Yep.
Angel, you've been a paramedic a long time. So here's your patient. You get there, they've got edema everywhere to their arms. They're compliant with their medicine. Okay. They take, a water pill, they take their aspirin every day, they take a hypertension medicine every day. The only thing that's changed is that now their medicine gets packaged at a lot of pharmacies will do AM meds and PM meds. So they put all their meds in a little packet. So all they got to do is open it up. And it has big letters, AM, PM. That's the only thing that's changed in that. What do you think the most common mistake is out of medicines that happen there? The causes, grandma doesn't have edema. And then all of a sudden now she's got edema all over.
Or just taking the wrong meds. So
She's taking the right meds.
Maybe a different manufacturer.
Nope.
Or-
Wonder if
She's
she-
taking
she-
the right
she-
meds at the wrong time.
She just used to
Taking the right meds at the wrong time.
Yeah.
There go birthday buddy right there. So a lot of people don't realize that you can't take your aspirin and your water pill at the same time.
You're not supposed to.
You either got to take one in the morning, take one at night. But if you take your aspirin and your, let's say your, God, give me one.
LASIK.
LASIK.
Yeah.
At the same time,
Can
the aspirin deactivates the Lasix. So now,
I tell you what somebody told me the other day?
what's that?
They told me that their cardiologist and neurologist told them after a heart attack and a stroke to never take aspirin.
Yeah, I don't know where
I
that
said,
person
what?
looked at.
They said they heard that from a doctor from Mayo Clinic, and I was like,
Oh
what?
yeah, that guy may like
There's no way.
mayonnaise and mayo,
Yeah.
but he don't work on no clinic.
There's no-
He's like, they're affiliated with this hospital. I was like,
They might have heard that from Joe Schmo sitting in the waiting room
Yeah,
at Mayo
the
Clinic, but they didn't hear that
masturbating
from a
with
Mayo
Mayo.
doctor.
listen, they did not listen to anything I said.
I
Yeah.
had a buddy that liked to
didn't-
masturbate with mayo, by the way.
You.
I don't know why.
How did we get there?
Did he ever
Mayo
make
Mike is what we used
mayonnaise?
to call him. Mayo Mike.
Mayonnaise?
It ain't me.
Mayo Mike. Yeah, not this Mike. Another Mike. Though. Yeah, Mayo Mike.
And,
Yeah,
not the other father.
yeah. But medication interactions and problems with people, chronic problems and how to deal with some of these things. There's some of the stuff we're going to talk about in a community paramedic class. Buddy, what dates?
It starts January 30th.
There you go. So that is one of the things there in the news, and pay your paramedics more.
Yeah.
Buddy, somebody got shot in the nuts in Polk County. Tell
Oh
me
my
about
God.
that. Tell me about that. 'Cause we
He's
got
now
to talk to Angel.
transgender.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really even know what he did. I don't remember because all I can hear in my mind is Grady Judd saying that, we hit him in these 4 places. Once in the something, once in the something. And then we hit him in
Where it counts.
where it counts. And
Yeah.
he will never look the same down there, if you know what I mean.
Hey, play a little bit of my sheriff there if you got it there, Jason. This is my sheriff. I don't even live there, but I voted for the guy.
And
Allegedly.
quickly, Deputy Hirth began to, by the
I love when he
meeting,
holds the pictures up.
look what he had in his hand,
He's got
an AR-15
he's got the pic.
Look what he had in his hand.
with 50.
I don't know what he have in his hand. Oh, that's a big gun. It's a hand cannon.
57 rounds.
Fully loaded.
Hand cannon.
In addition to that, he had a handgun,
Well.
a 380 on his
Is it
hip,
playing? Can people
I
hear
want
it?
one of those.
fully loaded. So as soon as the pit maneuver occurred,
I love.
3 of our deputies began to.
Can I
shoot
get one of those Grady Judge shirts? Look,
at
he's holding the picture.
Neely. Lieutenant Rylat.
Like
shot one
I want a
time.
shirt with like all the
Deputy
different
Tillery
pictures
shot
that he's
4
held up for
times.
like 2022.
Barnum
There was a
shot
Grady
one.
Judd Halloween costume.
We would like some
We hit
shirts.
Luke 3
Yeah.
times.
He's a
I'm just saying, if
Twice
you
in
happen
the
to
right
listen to
leg.
this.
there he
Look,
is.
look.
coming up.
Once in the left leg and once in the groin. And we've changed the looks of his
Lisa
groin
Ed.
forever.
If you know what I mean.
Applying Moxie Lash magnetic
Oh,
lashes
they
is so
flat
easy.
goddamn
threw out some
commercial.
lead at
We've
that
asked
guy.
this
Oh,
dude to
yeah,
put them
buddy.
on-
They don't
Holy
fucking
cow!
stop
3
them.
people shooting at him, and they only hit him with 3 bullets.
Hey,
What?
you
Yeah.
So a long time ago, I was working at one place, and I walked into the room, and this person told, like, his complaint was that he had a headache, and he was walking to church, and
a Gideon. Gideons get assaulted all the time.
all the time. He was walking to church.
Angel,
and
do you know what a Gideon is?
No.
Oh, I love this. You ever been to a
he
hotel?
got shot in the head of his penis, and the doc walked in, and he was like, "So, I hear you have a headache." Like, that's a really true story. And the bullet was lodged right in the head of his penis.
That's a
Like,
now,
it was still there.
was it
Small
a
caliber.
That
The
gives
guy-
a
I don't know what
whole
caliber
new
it
was the
meaning
guy
to
a
your-
grower or shore?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a new meaning of circumcision.
Yeah.
Rough way to do it.
So Angel, you know what a Gideon is? You ever heard this term?
No, I don't know.
So you ever been to a hotel and you open up the drawer and there's a little Bible in there?
Yes.
Those are the people who put Bibles in those things. The drawer.
It's true.
That's a true story.
Oh,
That
really?
is
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it. A lot of times it's hard to believe what he says.
There's a law that says they had to have them.
Is there a law really?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
the Gideon law.
Man, I'm telling you, them Gideons, boy, they're sneaky as fuck. Because I take them all the time, and they get right back in there, put it right in there. They're about 4 feet tall. These people.
You ever take it out and then like go put it somewhere and go to the bathroom? You come out of the bathroom and there's another one there.
Yes, it's freaky as shit.
Scary. That's scary.
You're talking
It's
about
like
the
a
Bible,
leprechaun.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I take a lot of things out when I'm at the hotel.
true.
Oh man, so crazy. But, you know, we got Angel here. A lot of people don't know Angel. He works for us,
Mhm.
and me and him allegedly work at a local place here in Orlando. Ish. Fine, but you know, like every person that works here at the Rescue Company One is just a dude that just kept showing up all the time. You know, and then we give you a job.
And then took a hiatus,
And
and
then
now he
took-
just shows up again. Now
Yeah.
it's
There it
Thanksgiving.
is.
Yeah.
He started with NDOC.
Yeah,
Happy
With Jason.
Thanksgiving. Yeah,
yeah, and then you know,
We didn't know who he was.
yeah.
no, shut up from Adam.
But then he's way more successful.
How did you get Jason in the first place?
Oh
Yeah.
my
How did we get
God.
don't
Jason?
wanna
We
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
You know what's
He
funny
showed up.
is you and Jason were one of the 2 people I didn't fucking know.
I signed up for a class.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, by the way,
Yeah, yeah. I talked to him on the phone. I'm like, hey man, you need to show up on this day.
Yeah,
I didn't tell shit, dude. And then we beat the shit out of him.
Oh, that's that's how you showed up?
Yeah,
I signed up for the air medical class.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I get my Nigerian buyback.
It got canceled. And it got postponed to like January.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's
They told me,
COVID.
"Hey, by the way, you got to show up
Yeah,
to this class over
Oh.
here. I mean, you don't have to, but you have your FPC and you'll be very
Yeah.
beneficial and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You know,
why
so I
else
showed up.
come, pussy?
Well, welcome.
Yeah, he got what I call Rescue Company One Nigerian buyback on that one there. But you know, so Angel comes to class.
That was
you know,
when Carlos broke his leg right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there.
Me too.
We heard boom.
boom.
Yeah.
Came down fast on that rope, man. But we're sitting in a Swiftwater class, and that night or something, I was talking to Angel, and I didn't really know Angel's story, and I always say, you know, it's one of the most interesting stories here at the company, like of people just know, because you are from Cuba,
Mhm.
and you came to the United States. How old were you?
I was 22.
22 years old.
Yeah.
And you know, tell people about it. Like, well, so a little bit about yourself.
I'm born and raised in Cuba. And then when I was 22, I went to Canada.
Mhm.
And I spent one winter over there. I'm not made for that, dude.
Yeah.
It was so bad. It was so cold. Like, yeah, my face would get numb. I have an accent. And then with my face numb, I couldn't talk. People thought I was having a stroke.
Yeah.
So
What'd you do over there in Canada? Like you weren't in EMS or fire service, didn't
No, I didn't know that was the thing. You know, I was
Yeah.
just roasting coffee.
you?
Starbucks.
Yeah.
They pay for your college,
Did you work like at a Tim Horton over
and
there?
they pay you
No,
over
bro, I'm
20
talking
bucks an hour.
I was down in the basement.
Oh yeah, he wasn't a bar.
Yeah.
He wasn't a barista, baby. He
Yeah,
was.
no.
He's actually like
Oh,
you
you
know.
actually roasted the beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I went down to Miami. You know, then when I went to Miami, it was like going to Cuba all over again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, copy cool.
But I went. Thought I was gonna be a nurse.
Yeah.
So, because we don't have like fire risk in Cuba.
Yeah.
So I signed up for nursing school through the refugee program,
Mhm.
and they told me you have to be a CNA first. Like you have to go through these, these classes, and
Yeah.
one of them was being CNA. And dude, I did this class. I'm like, then I don't want to be a nurse.
Yeah. Right.
Not for me.
I don't
Not
feel
for
like-
me.
I don't feel like
What do you mean?
wiping butt?
what?
But I was working at a restaurant while I was going to school, taking my prereqs for nursing, and fire rescue showed up, for this one client that we had, like call 911, and I'm like, oh, who are these guys? Like I had no idea because we don't have that in Cuba. It's all military in Cuba, the firefighters, and we don't have ambulance in Cuba. We can't afford it.
Yeah.
Just kick them to the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
Yeah,
need an
And,
ambulance
just
over
die.
there. You're gonna die.
which when you back there, in Cuba, you don't know any better, so it's not a big deal for you, But
Yeah.
once you get here, I'm like, how do they do it back there, And co-worker told me, who they were, the fire department, and what they did. He was actually going through EMT school, and he told me to sign, like, oh, why don't you check it out?
Mhm.
So I signed up for EMT school, and I liked it, and then I did medic. That's when I went to work for AMR while I was going to fire academy, and then I didn't want to live in Miami anymore, so I didn't even apply to Miami-Dade back then. I just applied to Polk County Fire Rescue, and I got hired there.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Did you ever? So you never put in for the lotto in Miami-Dade or anything like that?
No.
It's one of the funniest shit. I remember like going there, putting in for the lotto. Like, so basically, I had to put in your name into a thing, and they posted in the newspaper, "Hey, the lotto opens up." So you got to go stand in line. It opens up at 6. I showed up at, thinking I'm gonna show up early, 5:30. I was a mile and a half away from the door, like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Wait, I have
I'm-
a question.
Yeah.
What's that line look like today?
Oh, they still show. It ain't no shortage of motherfuckers show taking that Miami-Dade test
Really?
Yeah, I think that today's they
Like
do a
the
test like
vote?
every 3 years or so.
every 3 years.
You take the test, you get a score, and then
You
they
gotta
tell
get picked from the lotto to take the test.
I don't know
I
about
know,
that.
but
Yeah.
all of the rest of the fire departments, all of their
The right now
testing is
it's
down.
Not, it's
Like
not the same.
Boca said that they were down. West Palm said that they were down.
Yeah,
Everybody has not had the response that they used to.
yeah, it's different for sure. But man, I'm telling you, they ain't got no shortage of motherfuckers waiting to get hired over there.
Miami-Dade still has a 2-mile line. Got it. Okay.
I mean, it's Miami.
It's Miami-Dade.
I don't
It's
give
not
a shit.
different. They don't even do interviews in Miami-Dade.
Yeah. It's
just a
civil
process,
service test, man.
Do,
Yeah.
the test and
Yep.
background check and psych test. And
Yeah.
So from the time I took that test till the time they called was 6 years.
Holy crap.
6 years they call and they go, "Hey man, congratulations, you getting hired." I'm like, "What?" That's
I thought you forgot about me. What are you, what are
yeah,
you talking
fuck
about?
that. Yeah, I ain't no. Thank you, but no thanks. 6 years ago, mister. But like you have to go sit through standards again because you can't hire people who don't have standards and all that shit. You have to sit through standards, do everything, So I'm like, fuck that.
it's a good department though.
Yeah, it's awesome. My
Yeah.
brother, he retired like back in the 90s, and shit. So and still getting paid, So and we know we got a lot of good people. But so you go to Polk County.
I got a Polk County.
With Grady
Uh,
Judd.
I thought I was a paramedic. I didn't know shit about medicine.
I'll talk to the microphone.
I had to learn about how to be a medic when I
Yeah.
got there.
Oh yeah,
Medical directors over there was it is a Dr. Banerjee.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
pretty aggressive guy.
Very aggressive, always trying new things.
Yeah.
And, back then, not anymore, I think. But back then, in order for you to be a medic, you have to go through an interview with him. He will ask you questions
Mhm.
about medicine. None of them was about the protocol. Just, hey, tell me everything you know about, for example, DKA,
Oh,
Yeah.
Then you have to
just
be good enough or
Tell
not,
him. yeah.
And I don't know. Polk County is very busy, very aggressive. They have guidelines now, protocols. So as long as you're able to explain what you do, go ahead and do it.
Yeah,
I
it
like
seems,
it.
It seems like they're a little thinking is encouraged over there.
Yeah. And I really liked it over there. It's a big department. That's I want to say they have like 49, 50 stations.
Mm-hmm.
Hazmat, special operations. They got boats. They have drones, community paramedicine. They have all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of potential. Just
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That's
get into it, but
Yeah.
You can. It's okay.
they need some work.
So then you got to make the decision to go fly, right? And like,
So yeah, I always like once I was there, I realized, the first place I like more the medicine than the firefighting side. And once I got there, I realized, and I was, a hazmat guy, ATRT, I have all kinds of classes. So I did my part. I realized that I was better at the medicine part, and I actually liked it more. I thought I was making more of a difference,
yeah,
on the medical side, and I realized that if I would take a class today, I can apply it tomorrow, and tomorrow I could see a difference. I could
Yeah.
get an immediate feedback from my patient if I'm good enough or not.
yeah,
Which on the fire side, you take a class, you don't know when you're gonna have the next
yeah. It's
call,
gonna be,
fire
it,
side.
could- it
When's
could
the
be,
next hazmat
yeah,
situation gonna be?
Yeah, or rope rescue. When you get one of those, every
yeah,
once in a blue moon. So, but on the medical side, I would take a class today. I'll learn something new. I can apply it tomorrow, and tomorrow I can realize, if it was good or not.
yeah,
I can make a difference. So, I really like the medical side, and I talked to Carlos when I find myself in the position of, do I want to continue in the fire service or do I want to go do fly medic? And it was a big decision for me, giving up retirement, FRS,
yeah,
and the security, because there's no bad economy, when
Yeah.
you're in the fire service, you're for sure, you got a job, they're not gonna close your base or anything like that. Or if I wanted to go to the flight side,
yeah. I was pretty lucky because when I got hired to fly, all the medic jobs are part time.
I tried to go
Yeah.
part time, but
Yeah,
they told me pretty much straight up,
Yeah.
No.
they told me straight up, listen, why would I hire you? When I have to train you maybe 3 times a month when you come to
Yeah.
work, when I can hire someone else that's been flying, part time, it's already trained and they got.
And you know what the biggest thing is? People ask me, Carlos, why is that now? Well, we went from doing all these scene flights to doing all these, hardcore critical care inter facilities,
Yeah.
the night vision goggles, all this different stuff that requires you to be current, and recurrencies and stuff. And part time, you may not see that. And I see that was the biggest reason why that kind of changed, and I remember like the tide changing from like the full-time, the part-time to the full-time to the permanent partners and all that stuff. And then I'm going to tell you, like, one of the things that I remember saying to you is talk to Robbie.
I did talk to Robbie.
Yeah, because Robbie is the
Yeah.
first dude I ever met that had to make that choice. Like that personally, like had to go, I've got to quit the fire department to come fly. And I go, like, I remember interviewing Robbie, like I remember Robbie's interview, and I tell Robbie this all the time, and he holds this against me. I'm sure the guy, this is why he's gonna fire me. So Tom that
I
works
love
with
you,
us
Robbie.
and Robbie interview at the same time. And like Robbie's and Tom interview to me were equal. But the one thing I told I'm trying to think of who was Rick Cloud or Greg Maple, whoever the person was at the time that was making the choice. I was like,
Was it my grandpa?
yeah, it could have been. I go, listen, I will pick Tom. The Tom's an EMS guy. I don't know if this guy's leaving the fire department. I don't fucking know. I don't know him from Adam. Plus, he didn't have the beard back then. He looked kind of weird. So I was like, nah, don't pick him. And they end up hiring Robbie, and Robbie makes that choice. He's like the first dude, I was like, man, somebody quit the fucking fire department to come here. And then I started realizing that, what we have and, that thing. And then you did it, and you started a fucking trend because every dude
Yeah, now they're all
after
doing
that,
it.
they all fucking quitting. Schultz and Dakota, it like people are just throwing it out left and right. But it's the mistreatment that fire service does to these guys. They beat you up, beat your ass.
Don't
Not
pay
that
you.
not that we're not getting our asses kicked flying right now, because we are. Right
Yeah,
now it
you got
sucks.
your ass kicked last night.
No, yeah, we yesterday we didn't
You were
fly.
so busy.
Yesterday we didn't fly, but for
I feel
every
like
single
I was busier in 12 hours than you were in 36.
for every one of those days though that I have
Just saying.
well, okay. I'm gonna call you when next I work tomorrow.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah. So anyways,
Not tomorrow. We work Saturday.
Saturday. So I don't get my ass
Me
kicked.
too. What?
I don't get my ass kicked.
I didn't say you didn't.
Okay.
I just said I did more than you did.
Yeah.
I got my ass kicked more in 12 hours than you did in 36.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. That's all I said.
Cool.
I don't really
Anyways,
feel like that was
I
very
will let
difficult.
him. It's good. I'm gonna go through my computer log and see what everything I did. Anyways,
Wham, wham, wham.
Wandering around all day.
I love you.
anyways, so
Anyways.
we have we have an air medical class coming up in
Yes.
St. Augustine.
We
That's
do.
gonna be fun.
So
There's a moat there.
yeah, there is a lot of
there's a
moats.
moat.
Yeah,
There's Christmas lights too.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
yeah,
Can we do the tram tour again?
sure can.
Pretty please. Pretty
So
please. I want to do it.
this year we're kind of a little bit all over the place. Let me finish with Angel real quick though,
Please.
because Jason's got the clock up already.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
Angel, you regret the decision at all?
No, not
What
at all.
decision?
Yeah. Hey man, it's good to have you, man. And you know the biggest thing with you guys from the company that transition over and working with you guys as colleagues is a huge thing, because it's like, you know, you guys are students. You guys showed up. Nobody didn't fucking know you. You know, I swear Dakota is a homeless dude. They showed up and took a
I'm
class.
still not sure he's not.
Yeah.
He still is.
And but then, you know, you watch Dakota and Schultz explain something to somebody that, like, I go, you know, and then I learned something from hearing them explain it to somebody else. And it goes, that's the amazement of this fucking job, that you still can teach this shit all the time and still not know fucking something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then the student is teaching you, and it's such a cool fucking thing. So it's definitely awesome to watch you guys like grow and perform and stuff. And it's unbelievable, man. So I'm
It
very,
is.
I was hoping to get a flight with you yesterday, but
yeah, man. Shit.
The
the
weather-
clouds
the
weren't
weather
having it.
just
they
didn't
tried,
cooperate.
man. All over Bard
It's 'cause
County
I
kept
was there.
calling, man. It was like, but yeah, we couldn't fly. The weather was sucking yesterday.
You're welcome.
So, but buddy, we got some classes
We got classes.
coming up. Tell people.
We do. That's what we've been doing, is all these meetings to
Yeah.
make sure we can have all these classes.
To have more meetings.
To have more meetings. Yes.
Oh,
so we
have
have
Fire East in January.
we do Fire East is in January.
Yay, more state meetings.
Yay. We'll be there.
Yeah, I know.
And then we have Air Medical the week after.
Yep.
In St. Augustine, January 23rd.
Yep.
And then the following Monday, we start Community Paramedic, which is separated into 2 separate in-person weeks. So you'll come for a week, January 30th through February 3rd. And then you'll go back to your home base.
Work on a
30
project.
days, work on a project, and you'll
Come
come
back.
back March 6th through the 9th. And then on the 10th is actually the day that we're hosting the exam.
Yep. So 404 hours of training.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a
That's
lot.
it's a lot of training. So that even when you're gone, you're still training.
Yeah.
how many people you got on that class?
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know. And then we're kind of on the road a lot.
We are.
We're on the
We're
road.
in
We're
Martin County.
Martin
and-
County, February.
Yeah.
So Martin County for 2 weeks in February, and then we have some ropes training, and then we have another air medical class. Oh,
Yep.
we're going to Virginia in there.
Yep. We got Echo coming up.
Echo. That's
Yeah, we San-
October.
October.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to say that?
San Diego. And they put it out.
I don't think they did.
I don't
There
think
was
we did either.
an email.
That was just for us.
Oh shit. Sorry.
So
Erase that. Beat that.
their Echo is going to
Coming
be
soon.
in spring in Fort Myers, is what we're helping out with.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was an email for everybody.
And then yes, we are doing Echo in San Diego in October.
Well,
Yeah.
damn.
Carl Sullivan says, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone."
Yeah,
Hey,
man, big Carl, man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We're big Carl there. So,
Amy also says, "Happy Thanksgiving" from
Happy
Air Care
Thanksgiving.
5.
And Richard said it earlier from Air Care too.
Yeah, we said
I
said
said
hi
hey.
to him.
I said hey to
Oh,
Richard.
Richard?
Okay, I didn't hear him.
I love
He's
Richard.
killing people.
He probably is killing people. Is he working?
Yeah, Air Care 2.
He's in it too.
That's what he said. Yeah,
Ah.
from Air Care 2.
Is he on right now?
I love you,
shit. I don't
Richard.
know if he's on right now. He was on.
Please don't
earlier.
kill anybody today.
So.
Yes.
Me?
So that was a yes to the public.
no.
Oh,
No.
Sorry.
kidding.
Just disregard that.
Disregard that. That's right.
We got some updates
Pretend
on
you
our
didn't hear that.
on our friend Blake.
Yep.
He's
Go ahead.
having a little bit of he's having some setbacks. He's taking a break from radiation. He's done with his first round. However, he had his first seizure the other day. Got him a 3-day admission into the hospital. But they do think that it was directly related to a med change.
Yeah.
So they
Oh,
went
that's good.
backwards on the meds, got him out of the hospital. Hopefully that'll get him through until he starts over.
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
some
he's
craziness, man.
he's definitely doing rough. I'm gonna share.
But he's still got a fabulous mustache.
He does, and I'm gonna keep mine too.
That
Is it-
thing is holding strong.
Is it as
Yep.
great as Jason's?
It's better than mine for sure.
That
And I,
thing is
like-
awesome.
The treatment has made it thicker.
Oh, that's weird.
So weird.
Man, I'm gonna try to grow chest hair for Blake.
Hey, You should.
No, I don't think so.
Look at that
Yeah.
stash right there. That is
Yeah.
delicious.
Wow.
Yep.
I'll take 2 rides
No.
and
on that.
that's his wonderful mom. Who's
Yep.
with him all the time.
That's awesome.
That was his recent hospital stay.
Oh man. Hey, we're always thinking about him over here.
But you know what? One of the things I look at with him is every update I hear about him
He's
comes
still
from
alive.
him.
And he's
So, not only is he
positive.
still alive, he's the one that's there to tell you about it. And at the end of every single post he has, no matter how horrible it is that he's sharing, he said, I sure hope I get back to the fire station soon.
Yep.
To the
That's
point that
awesome.
he's even willing to get back on an ambulance.
Wow.
That's awesome, man.
He doesn't even care anymore if it's fire truck or an ambulance,
Yep.
just one of them.
That's awesome.
Good guy.
So.
He's a good guy.
Too
Wow.
young. Too young.
Man, so let's close this thing up, buddy. We got anything else?
I don't think we do.
Man,
Alright.
Jason's got the clock running. See if we can beat it.
It is
Ah.
See it.
holiday season, so and we do have some other stuff going on that we're handling to get ready for next year. So we still may miss a couple weeks here and there, and obviously we're taking some time off around Christmas. But we'll still be here. We know for sure we're gonna have at least a New Year's podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Close out the year.
We are going to do
We
that.
are?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I
Yes.
was not aware of that.
Well-
Thanks for the update.
Yeah. All right.
You just go where we
Dad,
tell
thanks
you.
for coming. What you got? You got anything to say to people out there before we leave?
Nope, I'm good. You guys covered it.
Yeah. I love Amanda's dad. And her beautiful mom is sitting back there.
She's hiding.
She's over there.
There
Hi,
she is.
everybody.
Over there.
These are the people that birthed Amanda.
Yes.
It's awesome. Thank
And
you
I've
for-
always been hard headed. You can ask her.
Yeah. I
She's
know
our
that.
trophy.
I know that for sure.
And they did it so perfect the first time. I
Yeah.
never had to have any siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
neither.
that's why.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, what you got, man?
I got nothing, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks you for coming, man. It's
Thanks
awesome
for
seeing
coming to
you.
hang out.
You
We've missed you.
I know. I miss you guys too.
Hippo, you got anything, buddy?
Yeah. So, today's Thanksgiving, and without you guys, without the company, I know we work hard. We definitely all work hard. But I can never appreciate or show how much I appreciate you guys, show how much I appreciate my family, my in-laws, and Angel, of course. I can't show that. All I can do is work harder and do whatever I can do. And happy Thanksgiving.
Baby, got anything?
I don't know. I just think that we should all be grateful for everything that we've been given. Like there are a lot of people, especially in the country that we were just in, that don't eat. They don't have really anything. And I am incredibly grateful for everything.
I'm definitely a dude that's been pretty lucky in with life and being in the I guess right place at the right time. But I am grateful in this the blessings and stuff that have come being part of this rescue company one. It's just like some again, we started this so me and Josh could hang out with each other and people didn't think we were gay and being with each other some. And to be what it is now, and and I'm extremely grateful for Amanda and Jason. You guys do an amazing job, which is why I don't really go anywhere without these two. And baby, I'm grateful for you and your parents, like the sacrifices you guys have made. Trish closed her cookie company down to help be the rescue company one, and the stuff that we go through from, hey, let's go buy some bodies and do this and that, and the kids cleaning out stuff and picking stuff up, and I'm hard on them too.
Yeah.
The douchebag, it's just there isn't a single person that doesn't have something to do with this thing to turn the student out. But that work, everything we do as a group, it ain't even about us. It's about the patients that we run on, and you're putting the Angels and the Dakotas and the
Yeah.
Schultz, and if somebody needed an airway, fuck, these guys are not going to miss it.
Nope.
Someone needs medicine, these guys are going to be there doing it, and that's just, it's awesome. So it's not even about us and here what we are. It's just about the product that we're putting out there for, and
It's to give people the best care they can get.
yeah, it's about the patient.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about the patient, and that's what it is. Listen, you got this guy at the hospital. All he wants to do is get back to work. And,
I also just want to wish Patrick and his family the best
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We
And
love you, Patrick.
love Patrick. Nobody knows who Patrick is, but he knows.
He knows.
But to Blake, just out there keeping strong, man, and like, fuck, man, like, how lucky are we get to go to work?
Yeah.
Like, how lucky are we get to go to fucking work? We get to
That's
go
all-
respond on calls.
That's all this kid wants to do.
Yeah.
Just wants to go to work.
Yeah. That normalcy of just fucking being there, man. And I'm telling you, like, end of the day, I could not go on another call the rest of my life, but it's the people you work with that makes the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? The guy next to you.
Absolutely.
So everybody be thankful, stay safe out there, and next time go fuck yourself. Bye.
Bye.